I want to create the Anubis collection. Obviously Anubis been added to the game. It will be at the major next year, so at some point they'll have to give it a collection. Obviously, people are assuming it'll be for the operation, and people assume the operation isn't far off. Both those assumptions could prove to be, you know, completely wrong, but I'm going to play them up anyway because it drives view. I mean, because I think there's really good chance it's going to happen and the evidence is really good. I thought it might be interesting to, you know, just do a mock-up because they're going to hire artists to make skins. And, you know, I wanted to have a go at making a collection just using workshop skins to see what it ends up looking like. Basically, I'll explain the structure. So you can see 1 covert, 2 classifieds, 3 restricted, 3 mil-specs. The reason I'm going for that is that when we make these collections, some of the skins are kind of like copy and paste template jobs. Like, that's custom made, that's custom made, that's not, that's custom made. Only some of the skins are going to be like custom made by the artist. Some of them will be like filler skins. With Anubis, we know the theme will be Egyptian to some extent. I would imagine part of the theme would be like water park related, or at least water and stone. I'm guessing those are the themes, I suppose. We're gonna go basically based on that and see what we can find. Eye of Horus. Oh, there's some Horus themed skins. Oh, we gotta have one of these. Where this one? It's very basic. This to me is a classified. Yeah, pink AK. If we find a better one, we might replace it though, because it is a lot like Legion of Anubis. So a lot like this. Speaking of that though, let's see what this guy's got in his thing. So it's April. Let's see. Egyptian collection. Oh, he's got an Egyptian collection. Right, okay, we need to take something from here. This one is very, very cool, but I don't think it fits the collection. Like, it's just not the right style. Like, it doesn't fit Anubis. Okay, so I reckon, what do you reckon? Scarab or P250, guys? One of these should be, I reckon, a pink. Do you reckon? Scarab or P250? I'll do a poll. Okay, P250 is one. And the only question is it a purple or is it a pink? Purple, pink, pink. It's always mixed. We might have to do another poll. We're getting purples. Okay, it's going to be a purple. There we go. So what about this one, guys? What about this one? A good looking Glock. Yeah, I think it's a pink. I think this could be a pink. I like this. I think it's going to be a pink. We've already got one pistol in the purple. And if you compare them side by side, this one is much more of a pink to me. So I want to ditch this AK though. I'm not a fan. Okay, here's our AK. We're after an AK, and this will do the job. There we are. We've got a tier of, you know, we're getting some of a gradient going on there. Mummy might bring up, but is Mummy going to bring up Mummy, or is it going to, like, Egyptian mummies, or are you going to bring up Mummy's milkers? Like, we got to be careful here. What about this one? How good is this one? Is this too much? Could this be our red? What do you guys think? Is that too much? Too goof? I mean, it is the red, so we can get away with it being quite colourful, because it's meant to be, but people saying it captures it. It is quite cartoony. Okay, let's look at the hieroglyphs. So we've got 2 collections of hieroglyphs. That's an instant blue. Solid blue. That's exactly what we're after. So we'll take this bad boy, stick him here. There, he fits in. He fits in well. Okay, that's 4 out of 5 skins found. Riddler Sphinx could be number 1. It could be, could it? It could potentially be. We'll keep that one up there. That's an option. But I think high tier stuff should be Egyptian themed. Lower tier stuff should be water themed. Like, I feel like this is pretty much what we should be expecting. I know some people don't like it, but I feel like this is what we're in for. So I'm tempted to go with it. Like, I know it's like just another one of these AWPs, but I feel like this is exactly what we should be expecting. AK looks better than the AWP. You're right, the AK does look better than the AWP. We're gonna have to ditch the AK, I think, at this point. Because the AK is too shiny. We could go back to this one, but we need, like, it needs to actually fit. Because this is a bit too, I think, a bit too striking to go. Although, actually, I think that this one would work better. It's too much like Legion of Anubis. We could go for the red one. This is what the red one looks like if we slot it in there. I reckon this fits, actually. This works okay. It's not perfect, but I think it fits. I think we can get away with that one. So I'm happy with that. I will say one thing I think we're going to have trouble replicating. I reckon there'll be some water themed skins. There'll be pattern based skins, but we can't really, like, it's very hard for us to find examples of that. So we're going to have to go, I think we're going full Egyptian. What do you reckon? This one be a blue? I think it works as a blue. Scarab of Wisdom. We've seen that one. That's pretty cool though, Scarab. Wait, didn't we include that one? No, we didn't. Okay, do you want to include a Scarab? We might include this. It's a bit fancy, but I think we can run with it. Again, we are running up against the fact that there's just different artists with different art styles. but I think that works. This one could actually be a decent purple. We have to then rearrange the entire thing in response, unfortunately. This would allow us to get rid of the AK though and go, what if we went for a different AK? Because that Horus one doesn't fit. Get rid of that AK and get rid of this P90. I'm going to put this P90 in as a pink. I think this P90 is a good pink. And then this frees us up. We can find an AK to go down there. Should we include a tribute Sandstorm skin? Is there an M4A4 version of it? Here it is. M4A4 Sandstorm. It's a classic skin. I want to give it a place in this collection. Should I make it blue or purple, guys? Blue or purple? Blue. Okay, we're going to put it down as a blue. Okay, so we got the Sandstorm. Okay, we just need two more purples. If we just get the boring Anubis AK, because there's a boring version of it, let's see if it fits. We'll put it in here and see how it works out. Ancient Papyrus. We'd use the Ancient Papyrus maybe to finish it off. Does this fit with the theme? Yeah, I think we can get away with this. Yeah, this fits. Okay, we'll just sharpen it. We'll just change the shape so it fits a bit better. So this is what we came up with. We got to name them. So we got the AWP Three Kings. That kind of works. Ramesses Revenge sounds like I like Ramesses Revenge. It sounds like a ride at the park. P90. Yeah, Jeweled Scarab. That works. It's a bit banal, but that works fine. What should we call this one? Like we got the wolf going, so that's Anubis, I think. Snake. Anubis. That works fine. Snake of Anubis. That works well. Next up, we've got the Papyrus. So we'll just keep this. We'll keep the USPS. We'll keep the name on this one. Okay. Then we'll go with the Papyrus. This one's named for us. We can call this one the Horus. I don't think we need a different name for it. What should I call this? Burial Chamber? Yeah, I like that. Burial Chamber. That's good. P50 Burial Chamber. We've got the M4A4 Sandstorm. This one's not very controversial. I'm not going to call this one Scarab. I'm going to call it Dunes. And the one down here. What do you guys think? What should I call this? So I think the suggestion, there's something I'm thinking of. What do people think I'm thinking of? Do you know, we've got glyphs. Glyphs is classier than hieroglyphs. Glyphs. Okay, so we created the Anubis collection. There we are. So the red skin in this case would be the AWP, Ramesses Revenge, a striking white and gold AWP. We've had many combinations. We've had gold and red. We've had orange and white. We've had light blue. You know, so if you've ever been through many of the combinations for the high tier red AWP, but this one we haven't had yet. White, gold, and black. This one's new. It's starting to get old, but it's not quite there. Jeweled Scarab, sort of black and gold, but a bit toned down. Snake of Anubis, it's, you know, gold and black and blue a bit. And, you know, it's a bit duller here. We got the Papyrus, it looks like bandages though. It's a little bit weird. AK Horus, it's like the Judgment of Anubis, except lamer, but we needed a skin there. P50 Burial Chamber. Again, it's like gold, like this one, but it's a little bit less striking, a little bit more toned down. And down here we've got the classic Sandstorm, a little blast from the past, a bit of nostalgia. The G3 SG1 Dune. Again, it's very, very simple, pattern-based, mil-spec skin, and the glyphs. Glyphs is underrated. Glyphs is actually pretty cool. I actually quite like that. I think it's a pretty solid skin. So there we are. We made the Anubis collection.